Hello, my name is Keisha. I'm just complaining about CheapOair because I booked the ticket from their company for 2 years ago, and I wanted to get a refund, but then they kept telling me the same reason over and over. They asked me to call the airlines as well, and the airlines told me that it wasn't their responsibility about the refund. So I talked to CheapOair again, but yeah, same thing. Nothing happened, and they just give me the same reason. So I'm just really disappointed. So I'm hoping to get a refund still because I really need that money. So I booked my flight on CheapOair way back 2020. Yeah, because I've been wanting to go back home. And yeah, since when I booked my ticket, a couple of months after that, COVID happened. So that's when you don't get any flights at all. They canceled everything because like the lockdown and everything happened. And so they're like, okay, so we'll just extend your your ticket. We'll give you another year. So like you can actually like you can just book it from I believe it was like March of 2021, I believe. But then I wasn't able to use it still because like it's still going on. We're like the pandemic is just getting worse and worse, right? And after that, so I called them again, and then they told me that hey, it's about to be expired, your ticket. So I was like, so what can you do? Can you do another extension for me, like another year extension? And they said yeah. And then ends up it expired September without me knowing it. So I kept calling them and calling them and calling them. I was like, hey, what's going on? This and that. So I just, instead of like letting my money sit there, I was like, I wanted a refund. But then they never gave me a refund. They just kept telling me every time I called them, they just kept telling me that we're just waiting for the airlines to actually respond so they can actually give the money back. But then I think that was last month when I called the supervisor of CheapOair, and he gave me the number of the airlines. So I called the airlines and I told them that CheapOair told me that you guys are the one who's eligible for the refund, and they're just waiting for you guys to respond. But then the airlines told me that it is actually not their responsibility with the refund since I booked in the CheapOair's company, like under their name, and not the airlines itself. So yeah, and then after that, same thing goes on. Like they just kept telling me, just waiting for we're just waiting for the response of the airlines. Although I already called the airlines, and that's what they told me. And it was like, so if you can't wait anymore, like because it's been too long, I will give you the number of the airlines. You can talk to them, which is I did. The next day, I called the airlines, and then that's what the airlines told me that it is not a responsibility to give you the refund because you booked under the CheapOair and not the airlines. So you have to talk to them and they can deal with you. And then after that, after maybe a week, is like busy at work. After a week, I called the CheapOair, and then they told me that well, um, it is the airline's responsibility for the refund. It's kind of like they're tossing me, back and forth, back and forth. So I was like, you know what? I don't know anymore. I'm getting pissed. So, well, I tried to report it to you guys, like the consumer, and also I tried to report it to a Better Business Bureau, but they didn't really respond to me. So you guys responded first. They really have to improve their the customer service, the way they talk to customer, the way they treat the customer, and the way their policy works. Because the way their policy works is not the way they work. You know what I mean? And they're really hard to deal with. They really have to work on that. All I wanted was a refund, because, like, I mean, 1,600 is a lot for me. I don't make that much money, and I got bills to pay. So yeah, 1,600 is way too much. It's really big money for me, and it would help me a lot since I'm still planning to go back home. So.